Urban Campesino project came out of the desire for us to bring healthy organic food to our communities, as well as introduce the idea of urban gardening to our communities. There are multiple injustices that unfortunately we face. Food injustice, for example, folks want to buy organic food that's healthier as opposed to genetically modified food, which is linked to disease, but it costs more money to get organic food, and at the same time we don't have a good job system. So then the Urban Campesino project is a response to those different challenges that we face in our communities.
But pretty much like the whole idea is Salud para el Corazón, which is the big umbrella of it, and then Urban Campesino is like the program in it. Salud para el Corazón is, you know, food for the soul and heart, you know, so it's the idea of healing our bodies and healing our soul, because a lot of people have a lot of trauma, you know. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done, and I think that Urban Campesinos, you know, is doing that, not just for me, for people around, you know, around our community. Healing through helping each other, that's really important. Healing through helping others, because, you know, it's good to help ourselves, but it's better to help each other, you know, because we have to heal together, you know. We're all in this together is really what it comes down to, you know, and we need to help each other out.
We're based in Southeast San Francisco, working primarily in Mission and Excelsior districts. Our main goal, strategy is to build the leadership of families, of youth, adults, elders, so that they're able to participate in creating the solutions needed in our neighborhoods. We want to build the leadership of the youth in our program so that they're able to continue to give to community and also build programming that our community needs.
I feel like all the connections I've made in my life, I've pretty much been through Poder. Like, I've learned so much through Poder and through Urban Campesinos.
Specifically with the Urban Campesino program, some of the things that we've been able to do and that we're doing is building our farming skills. A lot of us come from parents and grandparents that were born in ranches, that worked the land, that grew food. And a lot of our grandparents, great-grandparents lived to be 100 years old, you know, over 100.
I work a lot with kids, and these kids kind of like don't really know where food comes from. Like one of the kids didn't realize that a potato can be turned into a French fry, you know. So he was like, wait, so you're telling me that French fries grow on the ground? And I was like, I'm saying potatoes grow on the ground, and then you can make French fries out of them, you know. So this idea, we've lost a lot of connections to, you know, not only food but also to the land.
So how are we going to reconnect to the earth, right, and be able to bring back some of that healthy eating and lifestyle that our grandparents and great-grandparents had?
The idea is that if you treat the earth right, then you treat what comes from the earth, you know, food. If you treat the food right, then you're treating your body right because you're eating healthy, you know. And if you're eating healthy, then you're treating your soul right. And then, you know, we create, you know, healthier, more conscious people, more beautiful people in the world, you know.
And so some of the skills that we've been learning are how to grow food, what thrives in San Francisco, how we want to grow it, what are different methods that urban farmers have been using here and have been successful with. We have a community garden in the Mission called the Secret Garden.
So it's this idea about taking unused lots, you know, public land, and using it for the people. So it's Pueblote. So Pueblo is for the people, you know. It's kind of refers to a town, but we use it more as like, you know, the people, you know, El Pueblo. Lote is like a lot, so an unused lot, so taking back land for, you know, the people.
We go and we do like celebrations at their Secret Garden. Right now, like our summer campaign, it's like about gardening. So we try to like bring awareness and trying to like kind of get in touch with the ancestors and our elders of how they can teach us how to eat healthier and how to like live a longer life.
As urban people, we're very blessed that San Francisco has such a good recycling program, right? And then really just looking at how do we reuse and recycle everything we do.
We try not to water the plants, so we try just like, if it's gonna rain, then it's okay, like the rain could take care of it.
I think one of the biggest things I've learned working on this project is how important water is. Like, we hear that a lot, and I think we take that for granted, and we take it too much for face value, when the reality is that that is crucial to our survival, right?
So last spring, we actually had a workshop where we did rainwater catchment, which is, you know, a little hard because we haven't getting as much rain. but it's a way in which we were able to invite our members so that they learn that skill and they're able to build it wherever they go. It's a pretty easy process that we did.
And we also try to do a lot of skill shares where we actually teach people how to make jelly, lip balms, candles, soap, a bunch of stuff. You know, it's just the idea of like, you know, trying to reclaim everything that's we've kind of lost, you know.
And those skill shares are to really look at, you know, given what's growing around us and what thrives here in San Francisco, instead of buying sugary drinks, we're able to use the great tasting San Francisco water that the PUC so well filters and brings to our homes.
Our struggles and our work here is not unique to our neighborhood. There are a lot of other communities within the cities of San Francisco and also outside of the city that are facing similar issues. One of my favorite things to go do is go work with other community organizations, and so we share strategies and share ideas, not just about the organizing, but like the gardening, and then just that community building and unity within our communities is really key.